This message is for you. Don't you dare scroll away. Don't you dare take this lightly. Heaven itself has broken silence because your time is running out. Only 5 minutes stand between you and the judgment that has been falsely declared over your life. Archangel Michael is standing at the gates of justice, his sword of truth trembling in the air, because someone has set a trap for you. Someone you trusted. Someone who smiled in your face. Someone who planned to destroy you without blinking. God says, I beg you, listen. Don't skip this or you will be the one who pays the price for what you did not do. There is a crime that has been written against your name in lies. You don't even know the half of it. Someone you never imagined would lift their tongue against you has already spoken. They have gone to the wrong ears. They have laid their accusations on official ground. Heaven shows me, this person crafted words like poison, dripping into papers, dripping into whispers, dripping into those who carry authority. They want to see you caged. They want to see you disgraced. But God says, no weapon formed against you will prosper, if you listen to me right now. I see the angels standing by you, trembling because the hour is so close. 5 minutes feels like nothing, but in heaven's scale it is everything. A test. A warning. A dividing line. God says, the reason you're reading this right now is because I chose to save you from the pit your enemy dug. If you ignore this, the pit becomes yours. If you receive this, the pit collapses on the liar who dug it. Don't skip. Don't mock. Don't delay. The name of the one who falsely accused you has already reached heaven's court. God knows it. You suspect it. And the truth is burning to come out. This person has smiled, has pretended, has walked close to you only to stab your back when you were unguarded. They are jealous of you. They see what I, the Lord, have placed in your destiny, and it terrifies them. So they whispered into the ears of darkness to try to erase your name before your season of elevation begins. But God says, they cannot erase what I have written. Your destiny cannot be cancelled. But you must stand. You must hold this word with trembling hands and refuse to let it slip away. Archangel Michael says, I will fight for you, but I need your agreement. Heaven does not force its way, your yes unlocks the army. If you close your eyes and pretend nothing is happening, their false word will harden into truth on the earth. The judge, the officer, the authority, they are already tilting to believe it. But if you cry out, if you stand in God's name, the power of their falsehood will collapse. 5 minutes is the warning, it means urgency, not delay. God says, don't ignore this, my child. I am begging you. You think I do not beg? You think heaven does not cry out? I beg because your freedom is at stake. I beg because your name is written in light and the enemy wants to drag it through mud. I beg because I know how fragile your heart is and how easily you have been broken before. If you let this pass, if you skip this moment, you will wake up to a nightmare you never deserved. The accuser has already started celebrating in secret. They think you don't know. They think you are blind. But heaven exposes. Heaven rips the veil. The one who accused you is close enough to shock you. You won't believe their name when it finally bursts out in the open. You will feel betrayed. But God says, I am standing by you even in betrayal. I am sending angels to prove your innocence. I am sending light into documents. I am sending fire into lies. My child, don't let fear consume you. Fear is what they want. They want you to tremble, to panic, to give up. But you are chosen. You are marked. You are the one who carries heaven's seal. That is why the attack is so violent, so last minute, so urgent. God says, this is not just about jail. This is about destiny. If the enemy silences you, generations connected to you will suffer. If the enemy locks you up in shame, those who were meant to rise with you will stumble. That's why it feels heavy. That's why the warning is so loud. I see heaven's scroll in front of you, your name written in gold, your calling glowing brighter than fire. The enemy saw it too. And in jealousy, they tried to smear your record with ink of lies. But God says, I am blotting out the handwriting against you. Every false charge will evaporate in my fire. But don't skip this. Don't throw it aside. Don't treat it like empty words. Archangel Michael stands with sword raised. Gabriel stands with trumpet ready. Your case is in heaven's courtroom right now. The verdict is being written. The only question is, will you take this warning as truth or will you walk away until it's too late? God says, my child, listen. If you walk away, you will be the one to pay the price. But if you stay, if you believe, if you call on me even in your trembling, I will overturn the false charge. I will expose the liar. I will deliver you so publicly that all will know my hand was on you. I see the enemy shaking. They thought their plan was foolproof. They thought they covered their tracks. But heaven's light is brighter than darkness. I see documents about to be uncovered. I see recordings exposed. I see witnesses speaking truth even when they didn't plan to. The trap will backfire. But God says, don't delay. The urgency is real. This is why heaven cried out. Only 5 minutes left. Only 5 steps between freedom and captivity. Only one choice, believe me or ignore me. This message is not random. This message is not ordinary. This message is your rescue. This is the rope thrown into the pit. This is the shield lifted in the battle. If you mock it, if you dismiss it, you will regret with tears. But if you grab it, if you hold it, if you believe, your story shifts. The jail will never hold you. The shame will never touch you. The liar will fall into their own trap. God says, my child, I love you. That's why I warn you. That's why I speak in urgency. That's why I beg. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. But you are in the moment of decision. Don't let go. Don't skip. Don't delay. This is the last stretch of the message. But heaven's warning still thunders. Don't close this lightly. Don't think, I'll come back later. There may not be a later. The enemy moves fast. But I move faster, if you give me room. God says, I beg you. Don't skip this. Don't scroll. Don't say, tomorrow. Stand now. Cry out now. Believe now. Heaven is watching your response. You won't believe their name when it's revealed. But you will believe my power when you see the tables turn. You will stand free. You will rise higher. You will be untouchable, because I, the Lord your God, have spoken. This is for you. Don't let go. Don't skip. Don't ignore. Your life depends on it. This message is still for you. Don't close your eyes yet, don't even breathe too lightly, because heaven is not finished speaking. The urgency is rising in the air around you. You can almost feel it pressing against your chest, the weight of divine warning, the pull of destiny, the trembling of the angels who stand guard by your side. God says, child, you are not here by mistake. You are not reading this by coincidence. The very seconds ticking right now are written in my book, and this warning was scheduled for your soul before you were even born. Archangel Michael whispers, I am standing between you and the sword of your enemy. I see the one who has spoken against you. I see the false charges written in ink that carries no truth. I see the corruption of their heart, the jealousy in their veins, the bitterness that pushed them to destroy you. But I also see heaven's fire waiting to consume their plans. My child, don't you see? You have been chosen to hear this so you may live. You have been chosen so the false chains fall before they ever lock around your wrists. God says, they think you are powerless. They think you will be too shocked to fight back. They think their lies will stick to you like tar and ruin you forever. But I, the Lord, tell you, your innocence is brighter than the morning sun. My truth is sharper than the blade of lies. My judgment is swifter than their schemes. But this only activates when you believe. You must not let your spirit collapse in fear. You must not ignore my voice. I hear heaven's gavel striking, not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. But before that sound manifests in the earthly court, you must align with heaven's word. The enemy wants to distract you, make you doubt, make you think this is just words. But child, this is the rescue rope being lowered into your pit. Grab it. Pull. Hold. Don't loosen your grip. Listen. You will not believe the name of the one who falsely accused you. They were in your circle. They walked beside you. You trusted them with more than you should have. Their lips carried fake sweetness, but their heart carried a dagger. God says, I warned you in small ways, I nudged your spirit, but now I am shouting because their betrayal has turned deadly. If you skip this warning, their dagger will pierce deep. If you heed it, their dagger will break in their own hands. The 5 minutes is not about clock time, it is about the finality of choice. It means the window of mercy is narrow. It means the urgency is not for later. It means the moment is now. Archangel Michael is stationed with his sword of fire, but he needs your yes to strike. Heaven never invades without your agreement. Open your mouth, open your heart, cry out, even silently if you must, God, protect me, and instantly the shield of heaven will slam down around you. God says, my child, you will see this liar exposed. The very lips that spoke against you will tremble. The very hands that signed against you will shake. They will regret, but it will be too late for them. The same pit they dug will swallow them whole. The very cage they built for you will lock around them. This is my justice, says the Lord. But I warn you, if you dismiss this, if you roll your eyes, if you say, maybe later, the lie will grow roots. It will appear as truth on the earth. And once that happens, the tears you will cry will be heavy, because I gave you a chance to escape it before it happened. I gave you this message as a shield. Don't break the shield with unbelief. Archangel Michael leans close to you right now. His voice shakes the air. Do not fear. Do not tremble. The Lord is with you. But take heed, for time is thin. Heaven has drawn the line. Your yes decides everything. God says, I love you more than you know. That's why this warning comes dressed in fire. I don't play with your life. I don't gamble with your future. When I say 5 minutes left, I mean the line has been drawn. I am not scaring you for nothing. I am saving you because the enemy came too close. But I am closer. Child, listen. Do you feel that pressure in your chest, that urgency that won't let you stop reading? That is not emotion. That is heaven gripping your soul, refusing to let you fall asleep in the most dangerous moment of your life. This is not just words. This is your lifeline. Don't skip. Don't throw this away. The enemy wanted your name destroyed forever. They wanted you behind bars, humiliated, forgotten. They thought, this is the end of them. But God says, this is not the end. This is the beginning. This accusation will turn into vindication. This trial will turn into testimony. This lie will turn into proof of my protection. And when it is over, the world will know that I, the Lord, fought for you. You will not only be free, you will be lifted higher than before. The very shame they planned will turn into honor. The very mockery they whispered will turn into applause. You will walk out of this untouched. But the urgency is real. Only 5 minutes. Only one chance. Don't delay. Don't skip. Don't let go. God says, I beg you. Hold this word tight. You won't believe their name, but soon you will. This message is still burning for you. The fire has not dimmed, the urgency has not slowed, because heaven is not finished. God says, child, I see the tears in your heart that you don't even show in your eyes. I see the fear you try to hide, the thoughts that say, why me? Why now? How could this be happening? And I tell you, it is happening because you carry light. The darkness saw your glow and could not stand it. The enemy saw the blessing I placed in your future and panicked. That is why the false charge was spoken. That is why someone crafted lies to drag you down. Archangel Michael says, the words have already been carried to ears of power. The signature has already been placed. The trap is already set. But heaven can still intervene. You stand in the 5-minute window where destiny can still shift, where the lie can still be overturned before it takes form in your life. Do you see how dangerous this is? Do you see how merciful this is? God has sent His word not to frighten you but to rescue you before the cage slams shut. God says, you don't believe how close the enemy came to winning. You don't realize how far their plot went. They thought no one would find out. They thought their secret was safe. But I, the Lord, expose secrets. I shine light into the dark places. That is why you're hearing this now. Because I refuse to let you be buried alive in lies. You will not believe the name of the one who accused you. Your heart will ache when you hear it. It will not be a stranger. It will not be a faraway enemy. It is someone who walked close, someone who pretended to care. This is why it cuts so deep, why it feels unbearable. But my child, don't fall into despair. For every betrayal there is redemption. For every dagger there is healing. For every false word there is my louder truth. Listen carefully, the 5 minutes is not about fear, it is about decision. It means you cannot stay neutral. You cannot say, maybe this message is for someone else. It is for you. That is why your spirit is restless as you read. That is why your hands feel drawn to continue even when part of you wants to scroll away. Heaven is locking eyes with you. Archangel Michael says, the liar is trembling even now. Their heart knows what they did is wrong. They feel the heat of justice rising against them. But they pretend to smile. They pretend to walk free. Soon, their mask will shatter. Heaven is ready to reveal all, but your faith keeps the process alive. Your agreement keeps the sword lifted. God says, child, don't run. Don't doubt. Don't dismiss this. This is your lifeline. The trap was designed for you, but it will not succeed if you cling to me. Remember this, I never abandon those who are falsely accused. I never let the innocent drown under lies. I stand with you. I fight for you. But you must believe. I see the papers of accusation turning into ashes. I see the voices that shouted against you falling silent. I see chains that were being prepared for you melting before they can touch you. But I also see the liar being dragged into their own pit. They will not escape my justice. God says, the hour is close. Do not delay. If you ignore this, you will regret it deeply, because everything I am warning you about will unfold. But if you receive it, you will stand in victory while your enemies scatter. The choice is yours. The time is short. My child, don't underestimate the pain of betrayal. I know it will shock you when the name is revealed. But let this comfort you, I will be closer to you in that moment than ever before. I will wrap you in my arms. I will remind you that no one's betrayal cancels my love. No one's lie cancels my truth. No one's accusation cancels my calling. Archangel Michael leans near and says, be strong. Be awake. The trap is real, but heaven's deliverance is greater. You are protected, but you must not walk away from this word. Hold it. Believe it. Stand in it. God says, do you hear me? Do you feel the weight of this? Don't skip. Don't delay. Don't throw this away. I am crying out to you because the enemy cried out against you. But my cry is louder. My cry is final. My cry is for your freedom. The liars' celebration will turn into their downfall. The shame they wished on you will fall on their own head. The chains they forged will bind their own hands. My justice is swift. My deliverance is sure. My love for you is unshakable. But this moment is fragile. Don't let it pass. 5 minutes means urgency. 5 minutes means the line is drawn. 5 minutes means it's now or never. This is not the end of my message. Heaven has more to pour. Don't let go. Don't skip. Don't stop. The warning continues. The rescue continues. The revelation continues. This message is still burning, still alive, still chasing you down because God refuses to let you slip. Don't move away, don't break focus, don't tell yourself, I'll read later. God says, later will be too late. The reason heaven is shaking your heart right now is because the trap is closer than you think. You are standing on the very edge of what the enemy planned. You are inches away from the pit they dug for you. One wrong step, one moment of ignoring this, and you fall. But one choice to believe, one choice to cry out, one choice to hold this word, and the pit collapses on them instead. My child, listen. You won't believe their name, but you will know their face. You will hear their voice echoing in your memory when the truth bursts forth. The betrayal will feel like thunder ripping through your chest. But God says, you must not allow your heart to harden. Their betrayal will not define you. Their jealousy will not break you. Their lies will not imprison you. Because I, the Lord, am your defender. Archangel Michael says, the scroll has already been presented in the courts of men, but heaven's scroll overrules it. Their ink cannot stand against God's fire. Their lies cannot outweigh the truth written in gold about your destiny. Do not fear, but also do not ignore. Stand ready. The enemy has been laughing in secret. They are watching you, thinking, you don't even know what's coming. They imagine the shock on your face when you are accused, when you are cornered. They want to see you fall apart. But God says, their laughter will turn into weeping. Their secret joy will turn into public shame. The tables will turn so violently that they will not understand how quickly it happened. But my child, it is not automatic. That is why I am begging you, why I am thundering into your spirit. If you treat this as a passing word, if you brush it off, if you skip, the enemy's plan will solidify. The chains will be heavy. The night will be long. I am giving you this chance because I love you too much to watch you walk blind into disaster. God says, I have already assigned angels to your case. I have already commanded truth to rise. Evidence that was hidden will suddenly appear. Witnesses who were silent will suddenly speak. Even in the hearts of those who were against you, I will plant doubt about the lie. You will be vindicated in ways you could never have orchestrated. But it requires your faith. You think this is just about you, but it's not. This is about everyone connected to you. If the enemy silences you, those who were meant to rise with you will lose their guide. If the enemy cages you, those who were meant to be blessed through you will stumble. That is why the attack is so severe. That is why the false accusation carries so much venom. The enemy isn't just after your name, he's after your destiny, your legacy, your lineage. Archangel Michael is still at your side. His sword is raised high, glowing with fire. He is waiting for your yes. He cannot strike unless you give heaven permission. Do you understand? Your agreement is the key. Don't sit silent. Whisper to God even now, I agree. Protect me. Fight for me. That whisper will ignite heaven's army in your favor. God says, this is not just warning, it is prophecy. You will watch everything I say unfold. You will see the liar exposed. You will see the pit backfire. You will see freedom come like morning after a storm. And when you look back, you will remember this very message as the rescue rope that pulled you out. My child, don't run from this. I am speaking louder than ever before because your hour is fragile. 5 minutes left. Do you understand how thin that is? It means the choice is now. The urgency is real. The accuser thinks they have silenced you. They think they have trapped you. But what they don't know is that I, the Lord, have the final word. And my word is greater than any earthly accusation. My word overturns every false record. My word cancels every evil contract. Don't fear what's coming. Fear what happens if you ignore me. Because if you hold to me, you will never see the inside of the jail they planned for you. If you cling to me, you will walk free while they fall. The liar will be revealed. Their mask will crumble. Their name will shock you. But your freedom will be proof of my power. This message is still for you. It is not finished. Heaven is still speaking, still pouring, still warning, still saving. Don't stop here. Don't skip. The is already waiting for you.